My AKA Patters. All right, so this prompt number 7, Mighty 7. Do you guys get that? It's Stan Lee's Mighty 7. I wanted to do this for a solid year. And, it's different. Like a year ago, Justin and I, we kind of went back and forth on the prompt list. We both had separate ideas. Justin was just less available this year. And, I'm always thinking about Justin when I work on StanUARY because he is our co-creator. He's our, aggressive, creative genius, future painter, future cover artist, all these great things. And like you would say something like, "Hey, what about we do Mighty 7 as a prompt?" And it's like, your response is, "What is that?" And I'm like, it's a great property. It's a great push. It's a wonderful idea. They had Arnie Hammer. They had Flea for the voice of the DVD. Hour-long, solid animation. Archie did the comic book series. They had variant covers. They shot for 6 issues. Only 3 came out. And there you go. Like that's the Mighty 7. Rise and fall, you can call it. Now, my big criticism when it comes to the comic here is you can kind of see some of it with the thumbnail. The comic doesn't quite line up with the style of the animation. The animation should have been a style guide for the entire property. And that's a little bit of an issue with this era of Stan Lee. There's not a lot of consistency when it comes to art direction. There's not. We have style differences. We have coloring differences. It's just not quite there. And they really were betting. They were all in on just the name Stan Lee. They felt like Stan Lee name just used, like just the Stan Lee name itself could move anything. And they found out the hard way. They lost millions of dollars. They found out the hard way that the name itself could not move properties, cannot move comics. I firmly believe, in my heart of hearts, that the Mighty 7 is good enough to get resurrected. It's a good enough idea to get resurrected. Part of it too, it's kind of like very Deadpool and She-Hulk. It breaks that fourth wall, and Stan Lee, you can see like he's at the Archie offices here, and we have the Archie publisher is even featured in here. Where's he at? He's right here. See, so it's so interesting. It's such an interesting take. It's very meta. Stan Lee's narrations. At this time, they were as important because he opened up the Spider-Man cartoon, the Hulk cartoon, the X-Men, X-Men's Pride cartoon, the Kitty Pride cartoon, the pilot that there was only 1 episode of, but it's his narration that flows through the episode. Okay, and it works. It works so well. Having Stan Lee as the figurehead of a superhero universe, it works. He had the perfect personality for it. He he had the fortitude. He could sell it. It like sounded good, if that makes any sense. Very much like a Morgan Freeman. So I don't know. We're just going to draw some Mighty 7 guys here. I'm using this as a little bit of a costume reference, and the reason why we're not crazy about some, now you can see here we are cramming them together, but optically, right, at least maybe it looks good. So cheers, everyone. We got some coffee today. We're rocking and rolling. Went out yesterday for NFL playoffs. Got caught up and a lot of fun. Good time yesterday. We did high and low. We went to the highest point in Philly for drinks, and at that point bounced away back here. So let's get some of these markers out of the way. The markers I've been regularly using have been collecting in front of me right here. So have the colored pencils. Okay. We're just going to do some lettering and tagging. I don't know. We're going to shoot for 40 minutes. As I always say, everything turns out to be an hour. Micro, which is oh geez, we have to fix that. The micro is a great name for the atom guy, the shrinker. And we botched one already. Unbelievable. I know lettering is not the it's not the sexiest thing to do while streaming. I mean, that's looking way better than what I was expecting. I clear, excuse me. I clearly was a little paranoid on things looking too cluttered here. So a lot of times, like when you do layouts, when you do, like shots where things are just smashed together, the big idea is to what you do is, and I don't know, I've read a lot of these books, seen a lot of these tutorials. It's not exactly described this way, so this might be new. But I try and leave as much negative space as possible. The negative space at least can give you some wiggle room in figuring it, like for the viewer to figure out what's happening. It's important. Negative space is huge. Yeah, and all of these guys, they have like this like star logo too, or the star emblem, which is kind of cool. Like I said, there's just a lot of, and and their origin is pretty sweet. They're just aliens. Like that is it. See, and for Roller, see, I even like just flipping through the comic, it's clear that they just don't show off their designs because these guys have pretty good design work done to them. And I'm not getting a good one for Roller Man, voiced by Flea. Yeah, like no good, and nothing about the DVD here, nothing about the animated show. Um, Again, like a produced comic for sure, capable comic, but not exactly on brand, as you and I would say. So I'm just going to give him some like techno, uh, like armaments. 15 minutes in, not too bad. Sorry, my face is just still congested from waking up. Here we go. Oh, we're getting them. So the reason why we're hitting Roller Man first, and he was like I drew Roller Man and made everything kind of work around him because I wanted him to stand out. He's such a good idea for a visual, just for like a team shot for a character. Your eye is drawn right to him. Silver Skylark also with the wings. It's good stuff. It's good stuff, everyone. It's comic book for sure. And that's what we're emulating. We're emulating and we're recreating, like just the idea of comics here. We're analyzing what it, like the requirements of calling something a comic. What does that take? Like, like you can't just call anything comic booky. Like, like that is kind of like a term and it needs a fit. Same as if you call it something like science fiction or horror. It's a genre of itself and it's a description also. Ooh, my nose is running. Everyone, give me a second. You know what? I'm going to grab my phone too, real quick, in case I have to look something up. And I got to grab a tissue. And we are back. Yeah. Oh my God. My nose was literally dripping, almost dripping onto the comic page. Oh, I had a missed call. All right. We have something here. The big boy. Had a missed call. Yes, up. Sorry, which is kind of, my phone was off all. People, I'm going to mute this. I got Sorry about that, everyone. Had a call to make and almost called the person back, but I think I'm good. Or, yeah, had a call to return, more or less. Okay, I cannot stop my nose from running. Not bad. We're making some progress. Yeah, and this micro dude, it's kind of funny. He has a look very similar to Brandon Routh from was it like Smallville or Legends of Tomorrow? I don't know which one. Arrow or The Flash. Whichever one of those shows has the live action Adam. This costume just reminds me of that. I mean, it's the colors of McDonald's. It's yellow and red. Yeah, it's got kind of like maybe spiky hair. Coloring this is going to be as tricky as drawing this and inking it, because it's like, what do you do? Like, again, like muddy color syndrome. All right. I mean, micro could be worse. I gotta be honest. Didn't realize it. We got 4 of the Mighty 7 in order here. We got Laser Lord, Strong Arm, and Lady Lightning left to do. I think we're in good shape. Everyone, yeah, sorry, couldn't really hit the colors. Next up, though, we will have Black Costume Spider-Man. So we are getting there. We're also going to do a round of Spider-Man webbing. We're going to complete some of these pages. Just waiting for some extra time. Rock and roll.